We have arrived at Umbara, my lord.
Ah, the Shadow World. C5, do you understand why this planet is so important?
I was informed because of their dunium mines that can lead to increasing starship production.
Indeed, C5. However, you forget the war machines the Umbarans used during the Clone Wars. Powerful technology, far beyond the Republic, and perhaps even the Empires. It shall serve Crimson Dawn and its allies.
You seem to know a lot about that time, sir.
Yes, I once heard a Jedi general was dispatched to Umbara during the Republic's invasion of the planet, only to betray the Republic and the Jedi Order towards the end.
Is that right, sir?
Yes. Apparently he had intentions to become Darth Tyrannus' apprentice. That never came to fruition. He perished here.
I see. And I'm assuming that the Umbaran technology is another one of our objectives, my lord?
It's imperative to our expansion, as is the negotiations with Boba and his crime family.
And if negotiations fail, sir?
Knowing my master, Boba will be the next crime lord to be consumed by our might.
Knowing the political landscape of Tatooine and the local crime families, that should be possible.
Let's hope Boba is as smart and cunning as his reputation leads to believe. I've heard many stories about his time as a bounty hunter, as well as his father's.
Sir, our master has just left us a message. Shall I read it?
What does Lord Maul need of us?
Our master has sent us coordinates to an old Imperial outpost near the Dunium mines we can occupy.
It shall serve as our base of operations. Send a landing party to sweep the base before sending in the rest.
Of course, sir.
Wait. I sense something.
Something wrong, sir? Perhaps something about the ship?
No. Jedi. They're here. On Umbara.
Would you like me to send more Crimson Dawn enforcers with the landing party then, sir?
No need. I actually want you to land us in front of the outpost. I believe I know who this Jedi is.
My lord, I advise we send in enforcers instead.
I said land in front of the outpost.
Yes, sir. Apologies.
I know you're here, Jedi. There's no point in hiding. Ah, Jedi Knight. I wasn't sure if I was going to see you again. Not after that avalanche back on Hoth. Glad to see you survived. The thought of you dying by some ice instead of my blade was utterly disappointing. And soon, your master will meet their end by my hand. I think your lightsaber would make a great gift for my master. Is this what the new Jedi Order is made of? Pathetic. You could be so much more, my dear. You can make true change with the Sith. The Jedi are weak, cowards who only talk. I can sense that anger you have within. Use it. Let that anger empower you. You've seen how much more powerful the dark side really is. The Jedi are simply holding you back, too wrapped up with pathetic notions. You Jedi have no freedom, no attachments, no family, and no loved ones. With the Sith, there isn't any limitation. You can do whatever you want, love whomever you want, even if it's someone you shouldn't love. Oh, I can assure you, it's very much true. Both sides of the Force, Jedi, Sith, have coexisted in the past. Perhaps they may coexist once again. What makes you think we are evil? We are true to ourselves. The Jedi have always been the ones who hid behind politics and ethics whenever they are at fault. Be your true self, who you should be. I want to meet the real you. Oh, my dear, there is more to you than meets the eye. You are special. Yes, we are the same, you and I. Then dig deep, and you'll see we are kindred spirits. A connection through the Force. I'm starting to sense your confusion. Concentrate and search your feelings. My dear, you are destined for greatness. And I know I can help you reach it, my dear. I see. Your confusion is hindering your senses. But I can feel your emotions. I sense many emotions of hatred boiling up. Feelings of contempt, anger, and, strangely, affection. Yes, I've sensed it back on Hoth. I thought I was imagining it. No. Do not think like a Jedi and suppress it. Express your feelings like a true Sith, and let it be known. There's no point in hiding it. You will never reach your true potential if you hold it in. Ashamed. You shouldn't be ashamed of love. Because it's the opposite of shameful. It's beautiful. I share your feelings. Why else do you think I wanted to face you alone? I've been wanting to show you that the way of the Jedi isn't for you. I recognized this the last time we fought. And since then, I've also realized my own feelings. Yes, you're right. I am supposed to strike you down, but I wanted to see if I can convince you to join the dark side. And if I failed to convince you, I would still have kept you alive. So that I may see you again in the future. You may say my feelings is clouding my judgment. But I know better. That instead of suppressing my feelings like a Jedi, I want to express it. Because if I was doing it the Jedi way, I would have struck you down by now. I could sense it. Your confusion, your anger, your hatred was making you sloppy. Your judgment was clouded. I can tell you were slipping. But here I am, willing to let you live. Because I want to follow my heart. We fought many times, and over the 2 years I've known you, I've grown fond of you. It wasn't until that I realized just how fond. I've always admired your tenacity, as well as your beauty. I'm not sure if you'll believe it, but I've been having visions. Visions of us, together. And these visions, I see us as newlyweds. Believe me, I had my doubts, but these visions come too often just to be dreams. Like I've said, I sense great power in you. Just imagine the two of us together against my master. We would be too powerful for him. Then we can rule the galaxy together. Just the two of us. It seems like you're still conflicted. So let me give you a simple choice then, my dear. If that's how you really feel, then strike me down in the name of the Jedi. I see. So you recognize your feelings for me. Does this mean you'll be mine, and I'll be yours? Amazing. Because you are all I need, my dear. Anger and hatred may be the fuel I use to utilize the dark side. But I know that with this new love, my resolve shall be greater. This also would mean you are to leave the Jedi. They would charge you with crimes of treason after all. So you'll leave them? For me? For us, my dear? I see great things for us, sweetheart. Then we shall rule the galaxy as a couple. My offer still stands for you to join the dark side. You really do have the qualities to be a great Sith Lord. That henceforth, you shall be my apprentice. Of course, you may be a Jedi Knight, but you are a novice in the dark side. You have much to learn. You are a long way from being ready to face Lord Maul. Lord Maul is extremely powerful. He was given the title of Darth by Sidious himself. Then let me teach you, apprentice. Come with me, sweetheart. I will show you the ways of the dark side.